Alright, hello everyone. We've got our match right here. Ducksal, the Koreans team. Okay, well, they're not all Koreans, but I just say because they're two star players, or two of them. Crazy and Lujol, they're the Korean duo. It's gonna be Ducksal versus ADS plus Poland. That team name originating from Yunha and BTG, who were on the same ADS team, or that was the tournament called American Draft Showdown. And then they have some Polish players, so that's the team name. We've actually seen the bans, the pick order, ban order stuff already done. Okay, that will be the last ban here. So it's Ducksal banning the harder speed maps. Unfortunately banning SCT2. I like that song. We won't get to see it though. But yeah, Ducksal banning the harder speed maps. Meanwhile, ADS plus Poland are going to be banning Hidden Aim map and Astro Sexy, which is like the old map, CS5, AR8 stuff. But yeah, these teams have really proven themselves in the bracket. They have won 3 matches so far against other teams. Undefeated so far, but one of them is gonna have to go now into the losers bracket. They both had a pretty hard road to get here. I think both of them had to win a tiebreaker match in order to stay in winners. So it's gonna be ADS plus Poland gonna try to strike first with GT3. Very, I would say, obvious pick with how much Ducksal looks like they really don't want to play speed, so not a bad idea to just pick it right into them to start things off. Yeah, this map is, well, I say it's a speed map, but it requires good tapping, but it's a very finger control oriented map. A lot of doubles, a lot of quads, some confusing rhythm. It's more that and less like a pure genetics check. So yeah, I mean, just looking at the rosters, I think it's a very good pick for ADS, because they get probably the most known names in tourneys for ADS would be BTG4 and Yunha. Very renowned at speed, but also Silence and Nusu, who have really shown up on these sort of speed maps in early rounds in this tournament. So pretty good pick. Ducksal having some alright speed players of their own, but it's not really their star lineup, I'd say. But we'll see what they can do. Yeah, both teams off to a kind of rough start, I would say, but it's actually Ducksal with the upper hand in terms of combo. yeah, things still pretty even. Gonna be less so with Wildcat finding the break here. So everything on Garlulu for now. Oh, and he is gone. So, yep, into this very intensive finger control. ADS is gonna have all of the advantages, all of the combos. Silent's gonna find breaks, but BTT4, Nusu, Yunha all got it. Yunha holding the only FC. And if he gets out of this finger control fight, it's gonna be very huge for their team. And in fact, that will be the case. So yeah, Axe not looking super great across the board, but the highest ones are on BTG4 and Yunha, so a very good look for Poland. I mean, Sandrone does have a little bit of recovery. Actually, a pretty solid amount of recover combo. To try to strike back if Yunha is to find break soon, but it needs to be more than just Yunha. It needs to be both Yunha and Nusu to find breaks very shortly if ducksal is going to have any chance of coming back into this. There's a breakout of Silas, but that's really not what ducksal need. They really need that breakout of Yunha, especially. But honestly, it's probably looking like it's too little too late, even if they're gonna get it. Yeah, so only thing left to see, I think, is if Yunha can... I was about to see if he can close out the FC, which he in fact cannot. But still, pretty good score. It's gonna be exceeding 800k by the time the dust is settled. Nusu's still going at it though, as well, with a very big combo. So yeah, very, very solid pick for ADS. Absolutely what they wanted to see on this first pick of theirs. Yeah, I don't really see how that could have gotten much different for ducksal here. Just looks like their players are a little bit skill capped on like this level of speed maps, which it's understandable. Pretty hard pool at this point. It's above 7-star pool. But yeah, they shouldn't have to deal with it much longer. That's one of the only 2 speed maps left. The other one being Freedom Dive and Free Mod. A little bit of funny pooling. Yeah, gonna have the opportunity to core roster mostly, just switching out Silence for Tile makes a lot of sense based on the different skill set here. Tile very good at the, I mean, especially on Hard Rock, but just aim in general, he's pretty good at. Does take a little bit for the map to really start ramping up, and no one's gonna get caught off guard in this bit of an easier part. Act lead ever so slightly in ducksal's favor, gonna be inconsequential in the end, but for now they have that very tenuous lead. But we do just await the big jump part that's coming up here. You can tell the song's building up, and oh, Tile almost overtapped that really easy part, but no foul. The combo is still alive, but we'll see how much longer that lasts as we get into the harder jumps right about now. So far, no one having any sort of issues. Looking pretty decent for both teams. Yeah, everyone's surviving. No issues anywhere. Oh, and Yuna is gonna be the first one to find the break though. And it's not traded immediately by ducksal. Oh, it is traded by Whitecat, but BTG4 also finds a break. So it's gonna be 3 FCs to 2. Things looking pretty good for ducksal at this moment. Yeah, and they've gotten out of the intense part ducksal have. So they have this bit of freer part to try to push the advantage as far as it can possibly go. Because they're gonna want every bit of score lead they can get, because ADS is still very dangerous for the 2 FCs from Nusu and Tile. More big jumps. Things getting hard. Yunha is gonna be the one caught off guard here. And things looking up and up for ducksal. Death Hydra gonna find the break though, so it is still only 1 FC to 2. No, 0 FC to 2. Actually, Tile is gonna break, gonna be controlling the damage, but Noose just has the FC. He's still got like 400k score left in the tank, possibly. More than enough to take things back. And bro got through the really hard jumps right there. If he can hold on just a little bit longer, it could be ADS's point. But Whitecat does have something to try to slow things down just enough for Houston to find a break or for the map to come to a close. But it's looking like it won't be enough. Houston finds a break though, right before they get the score lead. And Whitecat will trade it, but with no combos, ADS have no teeth, and they cannot claw this back at all. And it will be ducksal barely taking their first pick. Much less convincing than ADS's first pick, but a job done is a job done, and a point is a point. 1-1. Alright, that's a very fast pick coming out from ADS's side. Gonna go for the Nomad 2 right away. So looking like ADS want to push their advantage on stream maps and like mechanics maps to the limit. So they're gonna be going for this Nomad 2, which is a very standard one. Very well known in tournaments. Needs a combination of flow aim and stamina at a solid 195 BPM. So yeah, on ADS's side, I would have to imagine we're gonna see BTG4 back in. Not exactly sure who their fourth. I guess they can still have Tile play this, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, on ducksal, I'm really concerned that, very concerned that Lujol is possibly not here. And if Lujol's not here, that's a really big problem for them. Because he is kind of their star player on a lot of different skill sets, especially aim. Yeah, it looks like both teams are having pretty consistent roster. Not changing up too much, especially for ADS's side, just keeping same roster as the Nomad one. Meanwhile on ducksal, we're gonna have Crazy coming in actually. As he mentioned, he's not really a Nomad 2 specialist, but I think he could reasonably succeed on this. Yeah, this map gets straight into it. It's a very consistent difficulty, not much diff spikes to be had. Crazy, Sandro, and Yunha finding issues right away. The bottom row not thriving right now, nor is Tile finding a completely missing one of those streams. We love no lag. Nusu finding breaks very early as well. So advantage is in ducksal's core to begin things off. But very early days. Even with so many misses coming up from ADS, won't matter too much in the long run. And ducksal still need to keep things up, still need to keep performing, but that's what Yusuke is doing, but Wildcat's gonna find the break. But Sandrone has recovered as well, so combos only mildly in favor of ADS right now, not at all with BTG and Yunha and Nusu breaking. Yunha actually gonna be the one that's keeping things up alongside Tile. Oh, Yunha and Yusuke trading, but considering the amount of combo that Tile has, that's a very beneficial trade for ADS. Can keep things in their favor. Yeah, Tile after that initial huge, what it looked like a meltdown, he's recovered fantastically. With the largest combo in the lobby by far at the moment. The rest of his team is kind of struggling. Both finding a lot of misses on that most recent stream part. But won't matter too much as things stand. But it's gonna make things very dangerous if Tile is gonna break anytime soon. Oh, and he does actually miss aim at one of the triples. So Yusuke, okay, not Yusuke anymore, but Sandrone has the opportunity to try to take this one back. But getting into this solo part, one of the hardest parts of the map, yeah, it gets just very dicey. And Sandrone gets tripped up on the high spacing there. It doesn't look like there's too much potential for ducksal to do much at this point. Because BTG4, now the leader, now the biggest combo. Yeah, ducksal really struggling on this latter half of this pick. And it's gonna let ADS really defend their lead really well. So yep, spacing will increase a little bit once more at the end. BTG4 not nailing it as I speak, but won't matter too much. ADS has got this one absolutely in the bag. Nusu will close out the very good combo at the ending. And yeah, pick that was pretty well favored to them to begin with does in fact go their way. Which is full team performance as better on most players for ADS compared to ducksal. Not even just one individual carry doing a lot of the work. Alright, so things still very even. No breakpoints taken by either team so far. Ducksal gonna try to make that remain the case with their next pick. I think I could easily see like a hidden being picked. I think either hidden 2, hidden 3 are both, they could be decent for ducksal. If they want to keep playing aim, they could go like Hard Rock 1. But I don't know how good I would feel about that with Lujul possibly not being here. Like he might be in like a different match or something that is kind of by assumption. But yeah, I think a hidden, yeah, hidden 2 right there. Alright, so what hidden 2 accomplishes is it really puts Crazy in his comfort zone. Because Crazy is like a pretty decent all-rounder, but if there's one thing he's good at, it is this exact skill set, low AR hidden. Definitely a map he can do pretty good on. Meanwhile, one of ADS's main players, ADS's first pick, I believe, of Yunha, this is like the one thing he cannot play. Hidden, especially Loyar. So, gonna force a substitution at least. Yeah. We do see Silvari's first appearance. I mean, so far we've been playing very mechanics-oriented maps, but on the weirder, like, gimmickier stuff, Silvari is really a force to be reckoned with as well, actually. So he is kind of ADS's specialist for this sort of stuff. But yeah, very chill song. Actually on ducksal, I'm a bit surprised to see Yuxiko and Wildcat, because I know them more as like hard rock preferring players over like hidden, so maybe needing to fill here as well. And actually will be Yunha playing this, color me surprised. I suppose, like, what are their other options? Like, their whole team is not really hidden 2 enjoyers, so it will be Yunha to have to fill for this one. Alright. So here we go. Pretty standard in it too. Not too much reading element to it. It's mostly just very dense aim. Wildcat gonna get tripped up very early on these slightly easier patterns, but so is Yoga. I mean, both players that are not really super confident on this skill set. Yuxiko as well. But yeah, it's both teams still gonna have some number of FCs, 2 to 3 as things stand. Yeah, this map ramps up quite a bit after this intro, So don't expect those to stand much longer as we get into the real jumps here. B2G4 gonna find it. Huge misses on those in that one burst. So it's gonna be 2 FCs to 2. Lead has gone basically nowhere. Garlulu Crazy versus Nusu Savari. One of those FCs is gonna be gone for both teams. And now it's just Crazy and Nusu going at it. And yeah, Nusu, not a super known name in tourneys, I think, before this tournament, but really has made himself known. And he's gonna be the one dueling Crazy right now. Everyone else in the lobby has basically no combo to speak of. So it will all come down to the 1v1. Yeah, both Nusu and Crazy with a very commendable act in the mid-high 99 territory. See how long they can keep that going. The lead is going nowhere. It is deadlocked right now. But yeah, into this next hard part. Very geometric jumps, very awkward angles. Nusu and Crazy are just nailing everything right now though, where everyone else cannot succeed, but Nusu is gonna find the break and Crazy is still holding onto the combo. And you can see how rapidly that the score lead is going towards ducksal. Wait, this score is so good from Crazy actually. 99.7, okay, he finally drops, but he already did enough work for his team. I mean, ADS plus Poland, they have really got nothing in their benefit right now. No combo to speak of as we get into these combo dense streams, and Garlulu is the only one with anything at this point. So yeah. Holy shit. That's a very good score from Crazy. Gonna fall a little bit short of the 800k, but yeah, that's a pretty hard map and a pretty good score out of Crazy. Okay, 4 100s. And he is the specialist on this skill set. He is the man for the job, and he got it done. Alright, and they're gonna go for a free mud 4. Okay, this is pretty standard fare, because ADS have been loving their stream maps, their speed maps in this match, and they will continue to do so as they will pick for the very famous map, Freedom Dive Free Mod. So yeah, I wouldn't exactly call this like just a speed map. Of course you need pretty good tapping to be able to play it, but in addition to that, especially if you take Hidden, it's a very awkward map to play because it's an old map. So a lot of the patterns don't exactly play the way that's most comfortable for the cursor. So yeah, something that ADS can probably do well on, but I don't think it's anywhere near as favored to them as something like the DT3 that they won, for example. So there might be an opportunity for the ducksal to contest this sort of thing. Because I believe someone like Widecat could probably play this pretty well, like Hard Rock. Besides him, probably gonna see like Sandrone in, maybe like Mexico Hard Rock as well. Yeah, and Garlulu. So yeah, a lot of different. I mean, it's easy to categorize a bunch of maps into a broad umbrella, like, oh, these are the tapping maps. But I think this is one where ducksal have a lot better chance than the previous two. Just with the extra awkwardness added into the map, makes it a bit more spicy. So yeah, good luck, have fun's coming out. We will get into it very shortly. both teams securing their own points so far. ADS gonna try to continue that trend. In terms of mods, I think ADS will go mostly Hard Rock, and then like maybe like BTG hidden. And I could see probably something similar going on Ducksal as well. I think it's a pretty Hard Rock favored map if you have the sufficient like flow aim. Alright, client has decided to work, so let us get into the gameplay. No very early breaks, but accuracy looking markedly more solid on ducksal for the time being. Yeah. I mean, this intro is like definitely one of the safer parts of the map, but everyone is looking pretty good as things stand. No one getting caught off guard by bus sliders. But as we get into a little bit of, tiny bit of awkward aim here, anyone gonna find the breaks? Not yet. So, oh, Hidden's gonna be trading on Garlu and BTG4. Yeah, those jump parts can be really nasty with Hidden. Waika can be the first hard drive to go down though. But with such a big ag lead in terms of, in favor of ducksal, the score lead is actually hadn't got anywhere until ADS could find some more breaks, so ducksal defending that lead pretty well. And Yutsiko is still with a very good score right now. 99% on a hard rock, still FCing. And he is the critical score in the lobby right now as the only combo into this break. I am wondering how this guy went as the very last pick in the tournament. By that metric, he would be the weakest player here, but he is the carry right now. Yeah, Wildcat and Garlu also having built up some recovery. Things looking pretty good for ducksal as long as Yusuko can hold this combo. And just judging by the ag, I mean, almost highest ag in the lobby besides BGC4. But that ag with Hard Rock speaks volumes about comfort. I mean, he's feeling pretty good about the tap-in, it seems like. Yeah. But I mean, you do gotta keep in mind that lead hasn't gone very far in ducksal's favor, because ADS are putting up some decent recoveries. So the moment they get some breaks out of ducksal, things can go very wrong for ducksal. Yeah. Oh! And things have gone very wrong for ducksal with Yusuko, the first one to find the break into that into the streamier, stamina intensive part right here. And so things are looking extremely dangerous. Waiga can find the break, but it's trade by Yunha BTG4. Gargoyle Gugan. So now it's just the top row. Crazy versus facing off against Nusu and Tile. But that's very in favor of ADS right now. As things stand, they will take the lead. They have taken the lead, but Nusu is finding the chain miss. Oh my gosh, Crazy versus Tile. Both of them dropping massive accuracy, but they both hold on to the combo. All the pressure on their shoulders right now. Tile or Crazy finds the break. It could be game over for their team on this pick. And the end is a little bit... The difficulty spikes up a little bit at the end after this part. I mean, Crazy found the break right before it. And so things looking super good for ADS. Tile has got the combo. He is the carry in here. Accuracy be damned. He has got the combo. He has got the score. This guy's known as like an aim player, but his speed is popping as well. Gonna be hitting 600k very soon. barring any chain miss, and he has got it. He has got the point for his team, and it will be ADS securing their pick once again. So yeah, pretty exciting point to watch for me, but at the end of the day, it ended up being very, the score lead was pretty far in favor of ADS, because on that last part where the speed difficulty got just a bit higher, ducksal really didn't have a good time in the last like 30 seconds, and that was all ADS needed to secure the point. Yeah, on side of ducksal, I would like to see. I think hidden 3 could be good for them. I mean, the other hidden looked pretty solid for them. And granted, it's a pretty different, very different map, but I think they will also have a good roster for hidden 3. And if they don't want to do that, then they could go for something more gimmicky. That could also work, like maybe a Nobod 5, a Nobod 6. Or I suppose they could do like a techish map as well. But yeah, I would think they would avoid like a DT at least, and maybe avoid Hard Rock as well, because I think ADS has very good rosters for those maps. But yeah, ducksal taking their sweet time with this pick here, basically running out the timer. But we'll see what the option is very shortly. Will be Hard Rock 2 actually. Interesting. So ducksal gonna be leaning into these kind of more niche skill sets. Gonna go for the precision pick. CS 6.5 Osu for Ants. So yeah, this map is it's a pretty tame precision map, probably on the easier side of this pool. I think a lot of these players have good potential to maybe even FC. But it's a pretty standard map. It's mostly jump aim at a pretty low BPM, but also has some cut streams, also has some 1/3s that a lot of people have gotten caught off guard by. So kind of need a slight variety of skills to be able to play this. But actually, now that they've picked it, I mean, I think I do like their roster for this on the side of ducksal. Like, especially someone like Yuixiko. Okay, I'm always saying it wrong. That name is very unintuitive to pronounce. Yukiso can do really well on this, I think. Very renowned at the Hard Rock aim. But ADS have a matching like Hard Rock specialist in Tile, and also the rest of their roster who is very solid on Hard Rock as well. So both rosters, I think, set up pretty decently for success on a map like this. So might just come down to a roll of the dice to see who wins this one. Tournament client load everyone in on the first try challenge. Impossible. Actually, we have seen an early breakout of Wildcat. Actually, no, that was just Vancho. All right, no breaks out of anyone so far. Act lead. actually has been a very common theme is ducksal has been taking the ACK lead very early in most of these picks. Samari gonna find the first break, gonna solidify their lead even further. But that Hydra will be trading it on those very wide spacing jumps. 3 FCs to 3. Ycat and Yunha gonna trade on the 1/3, but that's a... actually, it is an even trade because they were both FCing, so Swede will stay where it is. But BTG4 fighting the miss is not gonna be... Favor is not gonna be returned from ducksal at all. Crazy and Yuxiko still going at it. Meanwhile, it's just Tile, just the Hard Rock Specialist on ADS to hold the combo. And yeah, into this bit of a tamer part. ducksal looking very good. Have a lot of combo to work with here. Because even their non-FCs, Death Hydra and Ycat have recovered a decent amount of combo compared to ADS. So the full team effort is going very well for ducksal. I mean, the ACK lead is no longer really there, but that can be damned when you have all of the combo in the world. No longer with Yusuko breaking, but Crazy and Death Hydra are still going at it. And there's really no opportunity for ADS to come back if these combos hold from ducksal. I mean, they have the potential with Tile still FCing. Death Hydra finding the break might be a good first step, but Crazy still going at it. And yeah, 500 score lead, even with the Crazy break right there, is not going to be overturned with a mere 1 FC. But we can see if Tile can close out this FC, would be a pretty impressive score. And he does it! I mean, 93 hack, but an FC is an FC. But it's just simply not going to be enough either way, even if he had better hack. Because the full team performance on ducksal was very strong, especially out of Crazy. So yeah, a very well-researched pick out of ducksal, I suppose. Proving that even without Lujol, who is a very kind of cornerstone player on a map like this, ducksal can still really succeed even without him. Very impressive stuff. Alright, so it's gonna be a DT1 coming out of ADS plus Poland. I mean, the theme is that they've been trying to pick a lot of the more mechanically intensive maps, straightforward maps, less gimmicky, and this definitely falls into that category. It's gonna be Ikena Borderline, huge banger, but this is not the map set that most people will be accustomed to. There's a very classic map set of this by Rizia that gets pulled a lot in tournaments, but this is a newer version done by Arenel. And not only is it higher spacing, higher aim difficulty, but it's also just that tiny bit higher AR. It's actually AR 10.4 instead of 10.3. And might not sound like a big difference, but trust me, if you can barely read 10.3 to begin with, just a bit more can be the straw that breaks the camel's back. But don't know if any of these players are gonna have issues with it in particular. But yeah, this roster is staying pretty consistent from the last map, except Crazy gonna be traded out for Sand Drone. pretty understandable. Crazy not the... Oh! I was about to say, not the most comfortable at high AR, but here he is regardless. So... yeah, I don't know. No Lujol really hurts on a map like this. I think Lujol could really do huge work on this. But ducksal just gonna have to make do with what they have. But I think AES have a really rock solid roster for this. I mean, Yudha, this sort of thing, he plays very well. Yeah, just the whole ADS team is very good on high AR, especially on more mechanics-y maps. So, I really like this pick out of ADS, but we'll see if it goes in their favor. Very bad start for a ducksal with Sandrone and Death Hydra finding the only 2 breaks of the lobby so far. And yeah, everything turning up ADS for now. I mean, once again, they are kind of in the ag disadvantage because Wildcat's SSing as of right now, but not gonna matter too much. They have the combo, meaning they have the power. So yeah, real important breaks are gonna start coming out just about now because we got those triples into the big spacing jumps. And ADS are the ones coming out on top as things stay. Oh! Not anymore with Silence and BTG4 finding breaks, but Yudha still got it. But he is being matched by Wildcat, so gonna limit the lead going further in ADS's direction.
Hello?
So Wildcat.
Hello?
Oh, hello?
Oh, I might have fallen back asleep.
Oh, whoops. Okay, I gotta turn your audio up though. Give me a second.
How are you doing?
Good. I should be casting this, but I need to fix audio stuff.
That's all good. Yeah, my bad again. I fucking just fell asleep. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
But
I think it's good now.
Match is underway. Well, 3-3.
Yeah, both teams taking their picks, like all of their picks so far. And ADS trying to do the same thing, but looking very in danger because Wildcat has very dangerous combo here. Biggest one in the lobby by far.
Of course. That was all the misses we just saw.
Yeah,
Wildcat was
yeah.
actually comboing to the
But I mean, Yunha's got it still too for now.
Oh, Yunha's not gonna miss. This is his skill sets. I think they're fine for now, but score leads 100k on the side of ADS in Poland. There's more misses on this side as well.
ducksal had a bit better recovery until Sandrone and Death Hydra double missed. So, as things stand, it looks pretty good for ADS, but Yuna must continue to combo.
Yeah, it'll go over immediately the moment that he misses, but
yeah,
it looks like he's looking pretty good, and Wildcat's combo just being completely matched. His ACK is way worse than Yuna as well, so the score lead is quite big.
I mean, yeah, the ACK is telling a very convincing story. 99 on this means you're doing pretty well. Oh, wait, he runs a break.
Oh,
surely there's not enough time, though.
Oh.
Surely there's not enough time.
Yo, it's going back. Okay, no.
That was going back very quickly. But no time, not enough time. Very good score from Wildcat though. Gotta praise him for closing out the FC.
Yeah, that was nice to see. Very good score.
Yeah. I mean, I actually knew Wildcat more as like a hard rock and like a full aim player. So I didn't know he could do this sort of stuff, but proven his worth right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, it's Yunha. This guy's like bread and butter is this DT1, kind of a little bit of tapping, a little bit of aim consistency, and he's extremely solid at it.
Yeah. He did end up still top scoring because of the ACK, so also good stuff to him.
Very good score.
So
can I ask what the general pick or picks have been?
The general strategy's been ADS has picked like all of the mechanics-y maps. Like you saw DT1, but then they picked a bunch of tapping as well. And then ducksal picked some kind of weirder maps. like hidden 2, hard rock 2.
Yeah, it just seems like they have a lot of end control players.
Yeah.
Because not only there's no more one hard rock 2 picks, but hidden 2 is kind of on the amiest side for hidden area development. So
yeah.
It's pretty dope. So they probably pick like what's in before. I mean, hard rock only makes sense. No more fun for like. I mean, I guess I haven't picked out, but like that map is very aim heavy.
Yeah.
No more focus to be option to have. I mean, that map is also pretty aim heavy. They actually have a lot more options. I think top is also pretty aim control focused. What did you say? We'll see.
I was thinking, I think on ADS they're missing one of their. They're missing Celery, who I think plays hidden on their team. So I was thinking ducksal could go hidden 3. I might be very misinformed. Okay, they're gonna go Nomad 4.
Yeah, I have a feeling about like Movetti is very aim control heavy, and probably the biggest aim map besides Hard Rock 1 left, where the reading there's a lot more reading involved as well. So I can understand why they picked it, because Hard Rock 1 is kind of it's a bit of a dangerous pick after losing DT1 like that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of mechanics to that. Celery is a reading focused player who is still very capable of playing hidden. Primary skill set is actually easy, but I wouldn't be surprised to see her play a lot of hidden maps.
Well, Astro Sexy got banned, so we're probably not going to see any easy from anyone.
She could easily FC Astro Sexy, but no, she takes easy on like even like no maps.
But what I was also going to mention to fill you in on is that ducksal is missing Lujol, which is like a huge problem. Like I think he would definitely play something like this, for example.
That guy is like crazy good now. I remember like first seeing him play, and he actually was already like, well, I guess his like first major appearance is perennial, but he's been getting better ever since. Really good. I think he just pretty much plays aim, but he can play out as well. We're still doing number 4. I'm not too confident on this ducksal roster for this. I think again, we'll see how they do. I think they have. I'm just looking at the team roster right now. Seems like they're putting KRZY and Wildcat, who I didn't think can play this, but we'll see. I feel like for me, KRZY is like a reading player, like hidden reading focus.
Yeah, mostly, but he's like decently well-rounded. So I believe ducksal had to play like a tech tiebreaker earlier, and he kind of carried them on that. So
okay,
I think he's pretty solid for this.
I mean, having 6 years to 9 is actually crazy at this type of stuff, like side focus stuff. So I will hope with him, and I'm pretty sure Savari is pretty good at this as well.
Yeah, Silvari's good. Anything not mechanics, Silvari is pretty dangerous.
Yeah, we'll see about players like Taro and Chikato. Chikato's a Polish player, right?
Honestly, on this particular map, I feel like it's hard to have anyone who feels comfortable, because this map is like insanely hard to be consistent on.
It calls for a lot of different skill sets. It calls for side of everything. It calls for a lot of aim control, a lot of even a lot of tapping controls. There's some very interesting rhythms in my bets that really trip people up.
Yeah.
We'll see these guys do.
Yeah, a lot of breaks right away. Holy shit. Okay.
Okay, I was right. I gotta find this in that really tricky rhythm section.
But I mean, if you haven't played this map, then you just gotta know this map just keeps going at you, it doesn't stop. You get like 0 free combo in it.
Kevin, I'm not home. I'm playing 0 maps. Okay.
That's what we were talking about. That's what we were talking about.
That's really unlucky. I mean, your team is doing well, so I'm a believer.
I mean, as of right now, I mean, they're not looking too good on this particular map. Apparently, Wildcat's good at this too. He's been playing really good in this match, actually.
I just did not know he could play all this, dude. Like, he's really good. But they're doing very well.
I mean, yeah, Wildcat's like the only substantial combo to speak of, especially with Sandro breaking.
This is it not from Egypt?
Oh! Yes, yes. Egypt number one, but might not be number one in this lobby anymore after finding the break. Yeah, with Chikado Silvari, things are actually looking a little bit up for ADS right now. Gonna take the score lead very briefly. Oh, not anymore.
DC9 is doing extremely well. 97 on this map with the highest combo in the lobby as well. Gonna be taking over easily. This guy is phenomenal at this time.
Yeah, but crazy kind of combo gaming is hard out right now, and he is the only one. Look how many he's got.
Oh, he's trying to miss.
Oh shit, this is hella close. Tile now, the name to look at. And yeah, he's causing a hella damage because there's no one anywhere near him in terms of combo right now.
And he's doing wow. He's actually got a phenomenal score as well.
Wait, this is probably the highest combo we've seen the whole map now. Almost 600.
Actually, the first breakpoint, though.
Yeah, first breakpoint. That's huge. Yeah, I mean, kind of overshadowing Nusu here, but Nusu also holding a really good combo at the end, and with a really good accuracy.
I didn't like. I'm not too surprised. This guy's crazy. Like, Nusu is really good at most of this tech side of reading. 3 miss, 96%. Extremely good score from him. But Tile definitely pulled out the combo at the end.
No, Tile is a renowned combo gamer. He can combo game like any map. But yeah, doing it again here.
Yeah. White House of Vegas scored 300k. Like, honestly, like, I would say anything around 300k is good from Betsy. This map is incredibly difficult.
Yeah.
For this spec range. I remember seeing like a Japanese like 500 FC the map, but he got like 600k S rank, and I was in disbelief. It's a Stone Gleam. Like, that guy is kind of insane at the game.
Yeah. But I mean, as much as it really sucks for ducksal that they lost the breakpoint, I think ADS are kind of out of their surefire picks. Because no more speed, no more... I mean, if they want to go high AR again, they could do DT4. But okay, they go Nomad 6 actually. Interesting.
That's crazy. Okay, now this is the speed map though.
Oh, kind of. I mean, it's like...
It's like... rhythm. Like, it's one of those maps where it's like rhythm testing, but it's really burst heavy.
Yeah. The skill set is... It just depends on who you ask. You ask a speed player, they'll tell you it's a rhythm map. You ask like a tech player, they'll tell you it's a speed map.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm calling this speed map. You think would you consider this hidden 3 as speed, or would you consider it rhythm? Speed, or would you consider it as
hidden 3 is like alt or like flame.
You consider it as alt? Okay, you gotta.
No, wait, but you were Vesky? I thought you were talking about hidden 3. I heard wrong.
My bad. It's 250 BPM.
Oh, you mean Hard Rock 3.
Yeah, my bad. I thought hit,
I think that's a rhythm map. That map doesn't have that much speed. But there's other down maps that are actually speed. That's my take.
You think Mirage Garden is rhythm or speed?
Oh wait, that's like actually speed. That's just like an alt map with some random 1-6. So that's speed.
What do you think about the Devious Panda 7 Rings map, like the Ariana Grande one?
I have never played that. But knowing Devious Panda, he probably like hella overmapped it and then it becomes speed. I don't know.
What's your favorite rhythm map?
That's a tough one. I like a lot of them. I need a... Okay, this is beyond sidetrack, but I'm gonna go through my favorites just so I find one that I like.
No, you're good. I mean, if you can't think of a map, you can tell me a map because there's a lot of mappers that cover.
Oh, there's this one set of Angel's Ladder. The one everyone knows is the Iljaz one.
Nathan one, right?
And that one's good. But there's another one that's like... Wow. It's by a mapper no one's ever heard of, so I won't bother naming him. But as Rook or something. Okay, this is okay. Okay, we're in the actual map. We don't need to talk about random things anymore.
That's cool.
But yeah, I mean, speaking of rhythm maps, that's where the whole conversation started. This is debatably maybe a rhythm map. It has a lot of doubles, let's just say that.
Yeah. A lot of fan control. You're gonna be seeing you BTG4. And looks like Death Hydra and Lulu are making an appearance as well. Pretty sure Yuki Show played the last map, but I'm not too sure. Lulu 99% looking really strong.
Yeah.
BTG4 is a 98.
Yeah, Gargulu is pretty good at acting, like tapping stuff. I mean, that might falter when it gets to the more rhythm complex stuff, but for now, looking pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say he's the only one with good act, because BTG4 and Tawari also rocking the 98. Oh, you used to go first break.
Aim? Yeah, the double
trade though.
Immediately. Only one combo on ducksal right now, and two combos on the 80. So I didn't realize BTG missed it as well.
So yeah, 1 FC to 2. I mean, pretty straightforward what that means. It means that ADS is going to be taking the lead for now.
Kind of an aim map actually. All players I've seen actually are not missing his
Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. He maybe have missed on like 3-star pattern. Wait, Death Hydra got speed buff though.
Yeah. No, Death Hydra got speed up on the first, yeah. But 6-9 is doing very well right now.
Oh, you're probably getting Nusu though. Holy shit. I think Nusu was like a 4th pick or something. That's kind of crazy to think about, considering what's going on right now.
This guy has like a crazy score on like a gimmick map. You know, Ringside?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he has a DTFC.
Damn, that is some gimmick player credentials right there.
Yeah, and he's doing extremely well in this as well. Like Chile just got a bunch of 4 digits this year that are really good at the game, and he's one of them. The other one is
that being said, I mean, ducksal
Yeah.
has some decent recovery. It's really preventing ADS from doing too much to get the lead really solidly in their favor.
But if Nusu keeps holding, the lead will shift over as he's really putting in the work right now. 95% FC on the board. But he's actually solo carrying, but his team's actually got decent.
Wait, no, he's not solo. Well,
he
can't anymore.
Oh, it's going
and
back.
ducksal didn't find any breaks there, but this part's really tricky. Death Hydra gets speed mapped again, but his team has kind of got his back right now. Agarlu will find a break as well, but they still actually have the combo advantage, but very slight now.
Yeah, BTG very held on as well, so he's holding on for his life because he matches at least only one of Yuki Show's live tap.
Do they have enough time?
It might just go over.
I think they have enough time, but they can't find any breaks.
Yeah,
if they break at all,
I mean,
like...
it's
Oh, but they got it though! They got it!
And they got it, yeah.
Whoa! Okay, at the very last second, they take this one back.
That was a very good score overall by a lot of players there.
Yeah, it was almost the Nusu show, but he was just an inch short of getting the solo carry here. Actually, it wasn't really even solo carry. BTG4 also did pretty good, but.
Yeah, and Savari, despite having pretty similar score to Yunha in terms of combo, not really making it for the act department, and they weren't able to match the players.
Yeah.
I think Death Hydra actually just missed on pure speed sections.
He literally, I think he missed on the 2 long bursts.
On the 2 long streams because his graph is just showing 2 huge red lines.
Yeah.
This guy is I feel bad.
But yeah, I mean, ducksal. I mean, they're just one secured pick away from tied up match again. So really not all too bad of a spot to be in. So yeah, I mean, a match that had very few breakpoints to start off with, but I think both teams are kind of running out of their surefire picks. So we're getting a lot of coin flips now. It's good for viewing experience. It's more exciting. Could be Hard Rock 1. Alright. So yeah, this Hard Rock 1, pretty generic map, but banger and a pretty well-known one. But yeah, it's mostly just 205 BPM aim, but this has a decent amount of like bursts where I don't think you'll really get tapping cap, but it's spaced enough where you do need to have some okay flow aim.
Yeah. So like, the map actually does have a bit of tapping as well. It's like 5 to 6 step burst. So I was kind of worried that originally I didn't think that. I thought this map was actually pretty balanced towards both teams because ADS and Poland have a lot of tapping, like not tapping, but like consistency aim players. Where the maps that ducksal has picked, like hit Hard Rock 2, Hidden 2 are more gimmicky.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the score margin was for any of these maps, so I'm just gonna guess it was pretty big at the start and probably slowed down at the end.
Yeah.
Or at least in terms of like how the match worked. We'll see.
Yeah, it's a match where both teams have very defined strengths and weaknesses, so...
yeah, okay. Lujo, Bliss team! He's hoping right now. He's believing in his team.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was a little bit over once I realized he wasn't here, but his team is like making it work pretty well, even without their first pick, which is really impressive.
Absolutely.
Crazy is gonna be subbed out for maybe like Sandro? Oh, there he is. Because I mean, like, raw aim map like this is one they, I think, still would really love to have Lujo, but I don't think there's anyone slacking on their roster right now. I mean, they're all pretty solid on Hard Rock aim. So not the worst thing that could have happened to them to be missing Lujo right now. But yeah, I think you're right that ADS also has a good roster for this. All of the players there are like quite solid on Hard Rock. So yeah, should be an intense point. BTG4 gonna find the first break here.
Getting into the snap now. But any other breaks are fine. Map is really consistent overall.
Yep. BTG4 finding repeat break actually. That one will be a lot more influential than the first one. I mean, this map is not that long for an aim consistency map, and Yunha finding break is gonna be all that much worse. But Yushiko will trade. 3 FCs to 2. Now 2 to 2. Now 1 to 2. Now 0 to 2.
Okay.
Okay, that burst did not do ducksal any favors. Yeah, right now maybe Nusu and Tile taking control of the lobby. And yeah, getting into this slightly easier part, they have a very good opportunity to make this lead just about insurmountable.
Absolutely. They're doing an extremely good job right
Tile
now.
breaks.
This is where Tile, so
But
I'd be able to come back.
With line cap breaking
No
and
combos,
BTG
though.
holding, that's
Yeah.
really bad for ducksal.
This might be too big of a lead now.
Oh yeah,
400K,
especially
no
with the
combos
double
on the
break.
side of
Yeah,
ducksal.
that's just about over on this pick, if it wasn't already. Only thing left to see is if Nusu can close out this FC. Would be a really good score. I mean, this is like 7.2 star aim, I think. Not many people can do those FCs in lobby. He might be one, he is not.
Kind of missed, but I think that's still almost 500.
I mean, that's still like...
That definitely is 500, actually.
Yeah. That's still like a million score, almost, so... Yeah, Nusu. I mean, we've been shouting about it a lot because he's been playing really well this match. And he does it yet again. Wow.
Very good score, and it's gonna be match point for ADS in Poland.
Yeah, if we take a look at the map pool, what do you think they go for here? I could see a DT4, maybe. Because I don't think their team really likes alt, but I think on high AR, they probably have the advantage.
Right.
And that's a map where you have to be really solid on high AR reading. Besides that, if they want to pick anything that's remotely tapping, then like we were kind of talking about, Hard Rock 3 is a rhythm map that, you know, you need a decent amount of tapping for. So that could also be an option. They did just win Hard Rock, so could lead them in that direction. They rolled for the pick. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hard Rock 3.
Hard Rock. I mean, that's pretty much the okay.
Alright. I think it's still reasonable, even if... I feel like it was either that or DT4, but I won't know. I can't know. I'm not on their team voice chat or anything. But yeah, this map... I mean, the artist is Niwashi. That kind of just tells you everything. It's gonna be some, like, rhythm, jazz stuff. A lot of switching between 1/3, 1/4. Yeah, I think anyone who plays tournaments in the modern era, in the modern meta, is familiar with this kind of map. Yeah, I mean this particular map, I feel doesn't have that much tapping, but you do need to be able to at least burst a little bit of 250. Actually gonna be seeing Chikato in. Haven't seen too much of him for the rest of the match. Do you know his skill set really? I must admit, I'm not really familiar.
No.
Okay, well, we're about to find out. We're about to find out. If he can play this at least.
He's a Hard Rock player.
Apparently.
He's a Hard Rock tiebreaker player. Always stop plays like 2K combo hit at Hard Rock.
All right. I'll trust the process. I'll trust the process. But yeah, also want to note, this is a map that definitely I hope all of the players have practiced, because there's some parts where you have like, there's some parts you legitimately have to like double tap, and then if you haven't played the map before, then it comes really out of nowhere, so.
Yeah.
Ducksal not off to the greatest start with Death Hydra finding very early break. Also pretty down in the dumps in terms of accuracy, but he has got a lot of time to try to recover. Ooh, Sandro missing as well. Okay, it looks like Sandro's really not having a good time on this because he found a lot of repeat breaks, but he found him with Silvario traded. So it's gonna limit the damage that's been done, but crazy find the miss though. That's really bad for Ducksal. So yeah, the only FCs, Wildcat, BTG, and Yunha, but you gotta look in terms of ag. The ag lead is actually quite substantial for Yunha and BTG. And that's gonna matter all that much more with Wildcat finding the break. BTG4 will trade it though. Yeah, very tense moment. Both teams having their one really big combo. And gotta hope that Death Hydra and Yunha not feeling too much nerves, because they did have that break to see what's going on. Oh! Oh, Death Hydra missing there. Yunha holding.
Wait, might be some.
Wait, Yunha breaks though.
They're getting the team to hold, yeah.
So it's always looking like it might be just about game over for Ducksal, but not quite out of reach yet, I think. Oh, Silvari! Silvari overtapped the stack! That might be exactly what they needed, actually, if they can keep holding a bit longer. Oh my god, this is actually... Oh, Chicano misses! That's so dangerous for Ducksal.
Oh,
That's so dangerous for ADS.
So much combo on Ducks. Looks like we're about to find out. Off that one miss. It's gonna go back for sure. The combos are way larger.
Well, they need to keep holding though. They need to keep holding though. But they hit that space 1/3. This is so dangerous for ADS. Just like a few seconds longer and it's gonna be over. Oh, that score bar wants to turn red so bad and it just about has done it. What? They got... What just happened? Wait, they might have legitimately just thrown the lead there, but you have a break as well! I'm going insane. This is anyone's game still. Anyone's game.
Wait.
Wait. The rest is chill though. It might be over. Wait, Ducksal was like a tiny bit of combo, but I don't think they can overturn that score lead though. Yeah, no, it's over. It's over. And that'll be it.
Yeah, that's gonna be
that's a
the match.
really...
That was so close.
That's a really unlucky way to go out for Ducksal. But, yeah. Congrats to ADS there. They really clutched that one out. I mean, 7-4, but I think the match was like closer than the scoreline indicates. Like a lot of the maps were just down to the wire. But ADS are going to be the ones finally coming out on top. So congrats to them.
Yeah, for sure.
And there we have it. It's gonna be ADS plus Poland in the winner's side of Grand Finals. Dude, the Yunha badge prospects are looking so good. He will finally get one, I trust. But yeah, Map Pool Showcase is not gonna be today because we still need to do replays. Yeah, classic tournament issue. But
Does he help with replays?
what?
Does he help with replays?
Oh, if you want to help, we're down. I think your maps
Yeah.
would still be open, so I'll tell them to add you. But
Sure.
yeah, that should be exciting. I mean, the Grand Pool is. Let me just say it's pretty spicy, and leave it at that. The showcase will probably be like tomorrow, at like typical tournament streaming times, so like 16 UTC or something like that. So
For sure. Thank you guys for watching.
yeah, have a good rest of your day. Peace.
Yep.